Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today I'm going to start answering your questions that you've asked me through Instagram. And let's start with the first one. The first question that you guys asked me was to tell you what are the difference between my daily routine before and after the quarantine. So before quarantine, what I did was from Monday till Friday I had classes, so I woke up at 9. I had breakfast really fast and to get ready for school, because I started school at 9, so I had to pick the bus and rush, and I had to get as soon as possible to school, because if not I would get a retraso, which is not really good for me. And after that, I had class from 9 till 2 p.m. And my mother usually picked me up at 2 for me to have lunch, because it was really late. And I've always been a girl who loves taking naps. So after lunch, I always take a nap to have some rest of the day, because it was hard, or maybe I hadn't have enough sleep. And after that, I did some sport if I wanted, or if I had to study, I studied every day a little bit, because I am in segundo bachillerato and I need it. And if I had known that coronavirus will come to our lives, I think I would have enjoyed my school day every single day. Life on weekends was actually quite different from my school days before quarantine, because I usually got to sleep, get up a little bit late, because I usually go to chill out with my friends on Fridays, and I usually arrive late on Fridays, so I needed time to rest. So woke up later than any school day. And weekends was a time to chill out with my friends and family and get some energy for the next week. And I repeat myself, knowing that this pandemic disease was going to happen. I would have enjoyed more every weekend and every day of days before the lockdown were quite different from what I've been living this Easter at home. So every Easter I usually traveled through to places that I've never been before, which was living the best of both worlds. But this year, because of the pandemic disease, we have to stay home. So I gave myself an opportunity to be with my family, and it was just as right as my routine. In quarantine has been waking up 1 hour late, because we still have online classes. We still have classes, but they are online. Sorry, and this is sometimes really difficult to wrap my head around the situation, but I just have to keep up with it. And also I become the chef of my family, so which is something I quite enjoy. And this quarantine, before the situation, I've been doing more sports, which makes me be on cloud 9. This question was to cover my mental, physical and emotional state. Well, not since quarantine, I have had numerous changes of my emotional status. Sometimes I woke up and I was like really happy and everything is gonna be fine, and sometimes I woke up and I didn't want to face reality. But as I say, good things come to those who wait, so I think the situation will become better. And also my physical health is the same. Well, actually I think better, because I've been eating healthier and I've been doing some sports, so that's actually a benefit. Perfect storm in quarantine was the death of my grandfather. It was really difficult because I couldn't assimilate what was happening, as I was at home and I couldn't go outside. I couldn't see my family at all, and it was really really difficult to see cry my mother every day, and not knowing what to say because I was in the same terms, and it was really, really difficult. But nowadays I think that it is always darkest before dawn, and I think my grandfather is in a better place with his love. You guys asked me a lot this question, which is if my imagination has been affected in this quarantine, and yes, it has, because I've always been a girl who like loves to make up stories with a lot of imagination that they're never gonna happen. And as I have had a lot of time to think, I've my imagination has been expanding, and I have made up thousands and thousands of situations that I will live after quarantine, and that I might have live before. Another question that has popped up a lot, which is negative and positive aspects with my relationship with my family and friends. Well, with my family, we've had good times, bad times. Good times is that we've done things that we haven't done since we were kids, my brother and me, which was quite a positive aspect. And a negative aspect is that we've been having fights, but we usually let sleeping dogs lie, because there was no point on having a fight and being angry with each other. My relationship with my friends, well, this quarantine has made me realize who are my truly friends, the ones who called me and had interest on how I was doing. And I also realized the friends that I thought they were my friends, but they're not. At first it was difficult to understand, but finally I got to know which way was the way the wind is blowing, and just get away. Two more questions, because if not I will be here forever. So the next question, which was quite challenging, was what would I miss the most when everything goes back to normal. Well, I think that I will miss the most like having a lot of time and not knowing what to do, but sometimes I just like, for example, had a marathon of series, watched a lot of movies, which before I couldn't because I had to study or I was out all day and I didn't have time. And I had like a lot of series to watch, which I have watched through this quarantine. And what would I do? The first thing that I would do when everything goes back to normal is visit my family and friends, because there has been a long time since I haven't seen them, and I'm really, really anxious to see them and have. Because of the situation, I've grown as a person, as I have realized to appreciate things more, like going out, be free, being able to travel, to see my friends. And I think I've learned a lot of this situation, as I've learned who are my truly friends, that my family is always there and is going to be always there. And despite my grandfather thing, everyone is fit as I feel, thank God. And I just hope everything goes back to normal soon and we can enjoy life as it was before.